Hello and welcome to OctoSwish++. I'm going to be quickly demonstrating how it works, and yeah, let's get started. This here is the microphone button. You click it down, you record something, and then you click it again to stop the recording. You got about 5 seconds to go, and yeah. Pop. Pop. So as you can see, we got playback with the sample playback button there. You can also adjust the volume right here. Pop. Pop. Yeah. And got a few other sort of functions like the pitch. Pop. Pop. We'll stick with a slightly higher pitch, I think. Pop. And yeah. Down below we have the playback board, so you can punch a few buttons in. Pop, 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 pop. And this playback function I got here allows you to slow things down or speed them up. Yeah. The last little feature that we have for the board is this little node option, and due to some limitations with P5, we do have some like bugs that come up. Apparently if the playback speed isn't fast enough, sometimes they just won't play, and sometimes you have to like stick a preceding punch in order to actually get it to trigger. I mean, maybe I screwed something up, but I spent 3 hours trying to figure it out, and it's real headaches. If anybody knows a good fix for the P5 library, send me a message, let me know. Yeah, anyways, we're gonna tweak the singular sample. Pop. Pop. Notice that pop doesn't seem to change much. But pop, 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 pop. Yeah. Pop. So as you can see, it changed midway. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. And once we're satisfied with our playback, we can actually check out an audio-visual bit here. You're also welcome to change the recording at any time. For example, woo! Yeah. So let's see how that looks all together. Just gonna make the playback a little bit faster. So this little bit is actually capturing microphone input. It picks a bit a little better. Actually, I'll just turn it off real quick for a second, so that you can hear me a little bit better. Yeah, so normally during playback, this little guy would react a little bit more vigorously to the output created by your little soundboard. But since I'm running this on a desktop, it's a little more difficult to emulate. So yeah, as you can see, we have a little bit of a waveform generated based on the sound that I'm creating next to the microphone. And in the background, we have a series of circles that are generated in a little bit of a sequence. So they record the amplitude from a few steps back and display it. So if I go up really loud, it gets really big, but if it's really quiet, then it's really small. So yeah, there we go. You'll also notice that there's a bit of a color on the audio-visual. basically we have it set up so every time the sequencer is instantiated, it'll select a random color. The line itself will be an inverted version of that, and then when we have like a bunch of devices lined up together, they'll actually all display different colors when displaying this audio visual, which makes for, an interesting experience. So yeah, this is the demo of the OctoSwish++. Thank you for listening and checking it out. Feel free to check out the link in order to see what it's all about. Recommended for mobile devices, Chrome. Android seems to be having the most compatibility. There's some issues on iPhones apparently. So yeah, take it easy.